Get on your knees, hands behind your head, the agent barked, shoving her face first into the dirt. Boots slammed around her, guns drawn, choppers above. She didn't resist, didn't scream, just dropped her body slowly to the ground like someone who'd done it 100 times before. "What is this, some kind of cartel safe house?" another officer shouted, kicking open her garage. Inside, 3 military-grade crates, weapons still sealed in foam. "Looks like we got ourselves a big fish." She said nothing. They didn't ask her name, didn't check credentials. They just saw a woman, alone in a run-down neighborhood, with gear they didn't understand and tattoos they couldn't read. So they labeled her what they always do when they don't understand power in silence: dangerous. And cuffed her. 2 hours later, she sat in an interrogation room. Orange jumpsuit, hands chained to the table, the agents outside were laughing. "Check this out," one said, holding up a photo of the tattoo on her forearm. "What's this? A jellyfish with a trident?" The youngest one frowned. "That's not just a tattoo." He leaned in. "Sir, that's a SEAL frogman insignia." And the other one, classified ops. But the senior agent waved him off. "Yeah, right, probably found it on Pinterest." They had no idea who they were holding. Elena Cruz, former Navy SEAL, 12 years active, 5 of those Black Ops, medals they weren't even cleared to know existed. And she didn't say a word, because real warriors don't beg to be believed. They wait for the truth to surface. The next morning, she was in court, chains around her waist, officers flanking both sides. Her file smeared with words like unauthorized possession, military theft, and intent to distribute. She stood tall anyway, no makeup, no lawyer, just her, and the faded tattoos peeking out beneath the sleeves of the jumpsuit. The prosecutor read the charges out loud, smirking. "Your Honor, the defendant was found in possession of military-grade weapons, unauthorized, unlicensed, and unexplainable." That word hit hard, unexplainable, not heroic, not classified, not mission-critical, just unexplainable. But something shifted. In the gallery, a man stood up, slowly. Navy dress blues, rows of ribbons across his chest. He stepped forward, whispering to the bailiff. The judge leaned down to read a file now trembling in his hands. Rear Admiral Joseph Becker turned to the courtroom and said just loud enough for everyone to hear, "Release her, immediately." Gasps rippled across the courtroom. The judge blinked. "Excuse me." Becker walked calmly to the front. "You've just arrested one of our most decorated SEALs. The weapons in question were marked for an undercover operation, one she was sent to intercept. You just arrested a ghost for doing her job." The courtroom fell to dead silence. Someone from the back whispered, "She's one of them?" Another, "The frog tattoos, she's legit." Becker turned to Eleanor, nodded, and said, "Welcome back, Chief." The cuffs came off. The agents paled. The judge sat frozen. And Eleanor, she still hadn't said a word, because she didn't need to. Turns out, the entire operation she was part of was black-level clearance, higher than the arresting officers, the court, and even the prosecutor. The crates had been planted to trace a weapons leak inside the military itself. She was days from completing the operation when they stormed her home. But because she lived simply, because she looked ordinary, because she didn't carry rank on her sleeve or demand respect from strangers, they thought she was the villain. They didn't see the combat ribbons tattooed on her skin. They didn't understand the silence wasn't fear. It was training. Elena never looked back. Becker made sure her record was restored, quietly. She returned to the shadows, and the agents who mocked her transferred. No one spoke about the incident again, but those who were in that courtroom, they'll never forget the day a woman in an orange jumpsuit stood taller than anyone else in the room, and never had to raise her voice to prove it. Before we wrap up this story, drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. Don't just scroll, we're reading every single one. If this story touched you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know how you feel in the comments.